Singapore, a unit of Singapore-based Summit Power International has clinched a $100 million contract for work on a floating liquefied natural gas (LNG) storage and regasification terminal in Bangladesh. The contract requires the unit, Summit LNG Terminal, to design, build and install the fixed infrastructure for the floating LNG terminal. The project in Moskali, within the Cox's Bazar district, is expected to be completed in early 2019. Summit Power, Bangladesh's largest independent power producer, has said it plans to list on the Singapore Exchange early next year. This comes as its parent company Summit Group is aiming to raise about $1 billion across international capital markets in the next 2 to 4 years to fund the expansion of its power business in Southeast Asia. Separately, Summit Power said last week that it has appointed 3 new non-executive independent directors, including 2 former Singapore ministers, in a move to strengthen its strategic leadership and corporate governance. The 3 directors are Mr. Abdullah Tarmuji, Mrs. Lim Wee Hua and Mr. Tang Kin Fei, announced the company last week. Mr. Abdullah, who is also an independent director at a number of organizations, including QAco Land, Good Hope Asia Holdings and the Islamic Bank of Asia, was Speaker of Parliament from 2002 to 2011 and an MP for Siglap from 1984 to 2011. Before that he held various ministerial positions in the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Home Affairs and Ministry of Community Development and Sports. Mrs. Lim was an elected MP between 1996 and 2011, and last served as Minister in the Prime Minister's Office and Second Minister for Finance and Transport. She is also a director of Tembusa Partners, United Overseas Bank, Jardine Cycle and Carriage and BW Group. Mr. Tang, former Group President and Chief Executive of Semcorp Industries, is also Director and Deputy Chairman of SIA Engineering Company. All 3 new appointments took effect from November 1.